Yeah. So first of all, very good afternoon, Ashutosh. How are you?
Yes, good afternoon, Sasi ji. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm really very happy, really glad to talking with you because it's today I can't express my thoughts and my words. Okay, because I'm having session with you and you are such a a nice speaker. I listen, I watched lots of your videos. So really I'm very happy to connecting with you and I'm full of enthusiastic now. I'm full feeling like I'm very too much excited and enthusiastic as well as yeah.
Oh,
So
thank you so much. Same here.
okay, that's great, and it sounds great, really. So could you and I just want to say you there is you are already a very renowned YouTuber and a speaker, and there is no need to in the for your introduction. But please, like it's a formal activity. So could you repeat, introduce yourself, please?
Of course, why not? I feel always proud introducing myself. So I will tell you about myself. My name is Ashutosh Trivedi, and I'm from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I have pursued my bachelor's degree, that is BCom Honors Accounting, from Banaras Hindu University. Now I'm pursuing a master's, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. Apart from this, I do run a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English conversations. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for introducing me. And today I personally know about lots of things about you. So that is very
Oh, thank
wonderful.
you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So shall I start my introduction?
Yes, you can introduce yourself as well. So it would be good for viewers and watchers to know about you as well.
Yeah. Okay. So as you know, I'm Shashi. I'm Shashi Singh, and I have completed my post graduation in economics, and I'm married, and I'm a mother, and yeah, I have experience in teaching 5 years, and I have a diploma in aviation in hospitality management, and I have another diploma in NTT, which is nursery teachers training course. Okay. And yeah, if I'm talking about my hobbies, so I'm just listening to music, and then after like singing, dancing, and nowadays when I got my leisure time, so I prefer to read lots of books as well, and I love to traveling a lot. So these all are my hobbies. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's great to know about you and your hobbies as well. Nice.
Okay. So Ashutosh, like we are meeting very first time, and I today I got opportunity to talking with you really. So so tell me, like when you were in your initial stage, so how did you start your English speaking journey?
When it comes to my spoken English journey, it's been 3 years. I had started in 2020, and I still remember the date. I started from 29th April 2020. That was my first day when I started working on my spoken English skills. So, initial days, when it comes to my situation about speaking, I used to have a lot of thoughts in my mind, but I was not able to speak them. I was only able to speak like, okay, fine, yeah, okay. So I used to give answer in a line or two. I was not able to express. Nowadays I can tell about anything whatever I want to. But in those days it was difficult. I was able, sometimes it was difficult for me to understand their question as well. Because there are several ways to say. If, of course, some people they ask, how are you? That is a simple question most of the people know. But if like anybody is asking, how do you do? How are you doing? Like, how have you been? What's up? So I was not aware of those substitutes of asking how are you. So sometimes it was difficult for me to answer those questions in the beginning, but I started watching videos of the teachers like Bob the Canadian, Lucy, Vanessa, Lingu Marina. They like they are international teachers, so I started watching their content, and it was really helpful for me to understand those basic things, that how to introduce or how to understand these questions, how to start a conversation. So whatever I used to get in my mind, I used to search on YouTube when I used to get a video. So by watching a video, it I used to get help. Along with that, I started interacting with the people from first day onwards from Buddy Talk. I think you might have heard about the name of this application, Buddy Talk. So it
Yeah,
was it was there in COVID-19. So I started using it and I started communicating with the people for 2 hours, 3 hours. So, but what I found, it was good for me as a beginner, because most of the people, they used to ask about your family, about your introduction, and then they used to disconnect. So then I felt just I should find another application. Then I found another application that was Halo, Hallo, and that was wonderful. Like some native speakers, they used to take or video sessions, and I also got chance to interact with them. So it was wonderful there on Halo. After that, I got some WhatsApp groups where I started interacting with the people. So then Ace Fluency, Clubhouse, High Local. I have tried several applications. So it's been 3 years. Still, my journey is going on, and this is life, ending process. You can say that this is not going to be end. It is life learning process. It is a language. So that's what I can say. Yeah, about my journey. Yeah.
and it was really lovely. So that's why now you get like that much of perfection. Okay, now you are speaking way the way you are speaking, the way you are presenting yourself, your words, and you know like where we should take pauses and everything you know, and your speaking way is like fantabulous. Super fantabulous. Okay, and
Oh,
I really
thanks.
want to like, speak as like you
Oh,
in
thank you
my
so
future.
much. I hope you will be able to speak better than me. It is
Oh
all
my
about
god.
practice and consistency for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So tell something about like so from where you did completed your schooling really, because I saw your lots of video and then I got to know about you like you also belong to Kanpur, and I am born and raised in Kanpur, so that's why I want to know about this.
Yeah, for sure. That's really good to know about you as well, that you were born and raised in the same city where I am in. So I did my schooling, or I completed my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. It is a central government boarding school. So I studied there from 6th standard to 12th standard. So I passed my intermediate in 2019, and then I studied from BHU. I did my graduation from there, and now I'm back to my city again and pursuing my master's in English literature. So that's all about my education. And before that, before 6th standard, I used to study in a village. Basically, I'm from a village which is like 60 minute, 60 kilometer from here. So I was born and raised there. Then I completed my schooling from Navodaya, then moved to BHU. Now I can again came back to my city to study masters.
Okay, that's great. And I completed my schooling from JDG Girls Inter College. It is very renowned college of like Kanpur city. Juhari Devi Girls Inter College. Heard about that? It is situated
Uh-huh.
on Kenan. Okay. And really, I'm very happy to talking with you and sharing this thing with you. I don't know why, but yeah. So now I just want to. So what motivates you to learn this language? Like some people, they are getting difficulties or some kind of failures in their life, or they are just so then they got then they realize that okay, now I should working on this language. So in your case, what motivates you?
Yeah, when it comes to me, I haven't got any rejection because I haven't tried for the jobs and things. But I wanted to become a good communicator always. I wanted to see myself as a better communicator, good, personality. What I understood that communication is really important if you would like to become a better person, but good, person. So that's why I started working on it. And you already know that this is a global language, so it is very important for you to know this language. If I talk about our country, that I was born and raised in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. So of course this is Hindi speaking environment. But if you
Yes.
would like to talk with someone from the Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, you wouldn't be able to talk because they are not able to understand Hindi and you can't talk in their language like Tamil, Malayalam, and Telugu.
Yeah.
So, if you would like to interact with the people from all around the country as well, you have to speak in English. So that's why I like talking to the people. I like interacting with the people from all around the country and all around the world. So that's why it was compulsory for me to learn this language. It was my dream to interact with the people from UK, US, Australia, New Zealand. And I have done that. Now, of course, I'm happy that I'm able to connect with the people from all over the world, from Switzerland, France, everywhere, wherever, because English is the language in the most of the more than 80 countries, the people they are able to speak English. Okay. So that is very good for me to speak with the people and understand their mindset. And when it comes to why I got the motivation and why I had started, the thing is that when I was in BHU, one day I was in a queue of bank. So there was a guy and he asked me that, can you speak in English? He wanted to share something with me, but I said no. So I was not able to talk to him due to this language barrier, because I was not able to speak. So, but at
Yeah.
that point of time, it was okay. But when I came back to my room, I felt like that I wouldn't be able to talk to the people who want to talk to me in English, or if they want to share something, if there is any emergency, then also I wouldn't be able to interact. So it's not a good thing. First reason is that. And second reason, what happened, once I was there in my campus, there were two teachers, they were communicating with each other. And me, or just one of my friends, we were looking at their faces, that how nicely they are talking, because this is a wonderful language. And of course, when you listen people is speaking English, oh, you think, oh my god, what a wonderful speaker they are. So I used to feel, and I had felt I felt the same. But after a moment, I felt like, why can't I work on my spoken English skills? Because already I'm a student of my bachelor's degree, I'm a first year student. So if I would love to learn, of course I can learn. So
Yeah.
then, but I had no time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like
So
someone, anyone who wants to learn, so anything, not only this skill. Okay, whatever
mhm.
you want to learn, so you can learn by doing your hard work, or by doing your practicing, you can learn anything in all around the world.
Exactly. Of course, it depends on your dedication. It depends on your interest. If you are really dedicated towards something, you can learn anything around the world. So then, but I was busy in my first semester studies. When I came back due to the COVID-19, then I had a lot of time to work on myself. Then I thought of working on my communication skills. And from then onwards, I started working. So then, of course, it's been 3 years, and consistently, I have been talking to the people, and I have completed more than 15,000 conversations. And I like talking to the people a lot. I like talking with the people from everywhere, wherever they are from.
Yeah, that's great, and that's why I got chance. Otherwise, if you are not liking talking with other people, so I am also maybe I didn't get the chance to talk with you, and such you are such a nice speaker. So I'm feeling very happy to today. I'm talking with you, and I
Thank
have.
you, but I need a lot of improvement. What I feel, of course, I make mistakes, and it is very common because this is a second language and foreign language for us. So till now, I make a lot of mistakes, but I want to improve as much as I can.
Okay, so now your speaking is wonderful. So tell me, when you were in your initial stage, so that time, how what is your way to speaking that time? Okay, so you were a slow speaker or you were a fast speaker that time. Tell me something about
So
that.
when I had started my journey, I used to get a lot of thoughts, and I had a lot of thoughts in my mind, but I was not able to communicate. But after a few days, what started happening? I started speaking like a super fast train. I understood that fluency means speaking very fast, but it's not. Fluency means you have to speak without any pause and without, getting stuck, without any agitation. You have to speak confidently. That is all about fluency. But what I understood, if I will speak like a super fast train, I'm going to be considered as a good speaker. But few people, they told me that is not a right thing. You have to control your pace. You have to speak in a moderate pace that the people, they can understand you easily, whatever you are trying to say, because this is the goal of speaking. Whatever, if you're conveying, if the person, if I'm talking to you right now, if you're not able to understand what I'm saying, then what is the meaning of
There is
being a
no meaning.
speaker? No meaning. It doesn't make any sense. So, but I used to speak fast and I used to feel I'm a great speaker now, but that was not good. Literally, I came to know about it. Few friends of mine from the USA or from other countries, they recommended me to control my pace and speak in a moderate way. So it will be easy for everyone to understand you, even though they are beginner, intermediate, advanced, native speakers as well. Because what happens with the native speakers that if we have a like thick accent, we are Indians, we have MTI, that mother tongue influence. First, mother tongue influence, sometimes we make mistakes with the pronunciation. Third, if you will speak very fast, it is going to be very difficult for native speakers to understand you. So it's better to speak slow. If you will speak in a moderate pace, they will get it easily. So then I started controlling my pace. So in the beginning, I used to make a lot of grammatical mistakes. Till now, I make grammatical mistakes, but in those, I used to make like a lot of mistakes, and I used to speak fast, of course. So that was the thing which I wanted to improve. Till now, I'm working on it, and I want to work on my pronunciation, intonation, and kind of pace as well. So this was the thing when I had started my journey. So these the problems which I were facing. Sometimes I was not able to speak. Sometimes I was not getting the right answer, like what I had to say. And sometimes I was speaking very fast, which was not really good as a speaker.
Okay, that's great. So, would you like to give a piece of advice for those people who are really facing problem? Like most of the people facing problem to build up their vocabulary. So, what they can do for it? Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to the vocabulary, there is a traditional method. Everybody knows that what they do, they take a dictionary and they write some words and they mug up those words, they learn those words, and they think that they are going to use in their daily conversation. But it is very difficult. I used to do the same. I used to take my notebook and I used to write 10 or 15 words every day. And I used to feel that I'm going to use those words next day in my speaking, but that was not possible. It was difficult. So there is a practical way to learn vocabulary, that if you will learn by watching content, if you will learn by watching a video, like if you're watching a video, if you got a new word, try to write down or just that word and find the meaning of it, then watch that video again. Then you will get the meaning or you will understand that meaning with the context, that where to use and how to use, in which situation they are using it. Because if you are taking a dictionary and you are just learning those words, you will not be able to understand that in which situation you have to use those words. So the first thing, by watching video, by listening content. Second and third one, you can read articles. Try to read a paragraph. Try to read an article on just Google or internet. So whatever the words you get, you can write and read that article again. So if you will do that and consciously try to use those words in your speaking, if you want to use it, because it doesn't happen like that if you think that all automatically you are going to get those words in your mouth. No, not at all. Consciously, you have to practice these words 4 times, 5 times. You have to speak always. Sometimes you have to discuss with the people with whom you talk in English. Discuss that I learned 2 or 3 words today. These are the words I want to discuss with you. And sometimes try to make sentences from it. So that's how you can use those words, and try to use those words consciously when you are practicing. So that is the way to learn vocabulary.
Okay, thank you so much for this wonderful like a piece of advice. And yeah, so what I tell you today, I'm feeling too much hesitated, and you can see like why I don't know, but yeah, I'm feeling really okay. Shutosh, really, I'm feeling very happy to talk with you. So if you want to ask something, so you can ask.
Yeah, what about your spoken English journey? Like what, like how long it has been, and what do you do to improve yourself every day?
Yeah, I had been started my journey 7 month ago. Okay, you can say like last year, and now I completed 7 month, and so now I'm just trying to level up myself. So that's why I just start my YouTube channel, and this is my fourth session. And so for that, I'm very excited. Like in my fourth session, I got your okay, like I got conversation with you. I'm feeling very fortunate to talking with you today, really. and so that's why I don't know, really I'm feeling hesitated also. Okay, so okay, thank you so much for giving me your
Yes.
valuable time. Okay,
Yeah, pleasure mine always. It was really nice interacting with you. And thank you so much. All the best. Keep practicing.
okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, take care.